Just because we're magic doesn't mean we're not real. Jesse Williams.
Big lips became acceptable when white women had it, when Angelina Jolie had it, when Kylie Jenner had it. Now, Kylie Jenner has made big lips acceptable to the mainstream beauty ideals. It wasn't even a black woman that did that. And I don't know, it's quite disheartening to think of, to realise that, you know, they can take everything and call it theirs, and we will still get degraded for it. And that is where that thin line comes. That is cultural appropriation. We can't culturally appropriate weave. That makes no sense, because when we still wear weave, we still get degraded for it. It doesn't, how can we culturally appropriate something that was still being degraded for? Cultural appropriation is taking something and taking the praise from it, getting the credit from it, getting praised for it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there's so many complex reasons why black women wear weave that has nothing to do with appropriation. It's all about, well, where it's going to work. For example, your natural hair might not even be accepted. Sometimes you don't have a choice, you have to wear weave.
You're saying that I can't have a hairstyle because of your culture? Why?
Because it's my culture. You know what belongs to me.
Do you know it was in Egyptian culture? Are you Egyptian? Nah, bro, you're not.
Are you Egyptian?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, where's Egypt? Tell me.
You know what, girl?
Where's Egypt?
Dude, go. You have no right to tell me what I can wear.
The only time that I see cultural appropriation as a problem is when the origin is celebrated on someone where it didn't came from, and people genuinely believe that it's come from that. So we have seen dreadlocks, you know, when white people wear it, it's suddenly trendy. And I think that's a terrible mistake. Magazine publications, there was a runway show where all of the models had dreadlocks, and that was apparently inspired by the designer. No, it wasn't, honey. It's been worn on black people's hair for centuries. So it's very important that we educate ourselves on the source of something if we're going to speak about it so openly. So yes, it absolutely is a problem if big lips are celebrated on Kylie Jenner, but not a black woman who was naturally born with those beautiful lips and has been told from birth till now that they are ugly, they are disgusting, they are unattractive. But when it's on a white female, it's more attractive. So that's a problem. I feel like people are trying to rewrite our history of something that we've claimed.
You love Nigerian food. You're white, you love Nigerian food. You ask one of your Nigerian friends to host a dinner and you've got everyone coming around. That's appreciation for the culture. If you then say, you've made jollof rice and you call it something else and say, well, I've come up with this, and give it a different name, that's cultural appropriation.
At the end of the day, I don't see how someone else can come out and say, oh, I've brought out the box braids. No, you haven't. I've had box braids since I was 7, okay? Since I was 7. But because this woman is white and because she is in the spotlight, all of a sudden it's a trend. It's not a trend. It's like the whole finger waves on men. I saw an article the other day when a white guy had finger waves and all of a sudden it's a new trend. It's not new. My dad's had finger waves, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's one thing you saying, okay, so, you know, if I can wear a weave, yeah, why can't she have collagen in her lips? At the end of the day, I'm not trying to steal no one else's culture. I'm not trying to do that. I'm me. I love my culture. yeah? But you're taking parts of my culture and claiming it as your own. I'm not saying that this hair is mine. At the end of the day, I will tell you if it's a wig. It's a wig. You can tell it's synthetic, yeah? I'm not going to claim it and say, oh, yeah, this is my real hair, this and that. Oh, yeah, these are my real nails, because that's not the truth. At the end of the day, you're taking things that are mine and claiming them as your own, which you should not be doing. It's the same with the whole, you know, the whole district situation, the club, so the girls that couldn't get into the club, yeah? Okay, so I'm not allowed in there, but you want to play my music. Okay, switch it off. If that's the case, switch off my music, if that's how you're going to roll. At the end of the day, I like all kinds of music, yeah? I'm not going to cut anybody out because of the colour of their skin. I don't get it. See what I mean? So there's a difference. There's a difference between, you know, appreciating your culture and then taking someone else's. I'm not trying to take yours. You're trying to take mine.